Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 12th day of October 2023, I'm going to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so we can look at those live spot prices and check out the availability and the premiums for those American Silver Eagles. Here we go. Looks like gold's up $7 even Steven to 18.92 even Steven. Silver up 11 pennies to 22.37. Platinum down a quarter to 903.75 and palladium down 7 and a quarter to 1202.35. But isn't this interesting? We're almost at that $1,900 threshold here. We're above 22 for silver, platinum above that $900 mark, and palladium above $1,200. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $8.49. Now let's keep on keeping on. United States Mint bullion sales. Look at this. We got some new actual totals to tell you about. We're at 1.53 million American Silver Eagles sold for October, and we are only halfway, just about through October. There's 31 days, and we're at 19.4 million for the year. I think that's a good sign. We may hit 21 million because it looks like we're going to break through that 20 million threshold for American Silver Eagles, and that would be easily about 3.5 to 4 million more than last year's totals. Now over here to coinnews.net, and there's an article by coinnews.net. Usually it's Mike Unser, Darren Unser. And this is dated October 11, 2023. That was just yesterday. Title of this article is U.S. Mint Sales Ulysses S. Grant Presidential Silver Medal Debut. There it is, the Presidential Silver Medal. It doesn't have the peace and friendship there, but it has the inaugurated dates and the March. That's what they used to do, inauguration back in March, not January. So here we go. U.S. Mint provided figures offer a first sales glance at the 1-ounce silver medal honoring Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States. Released on October 2, the 3/9 fine silver medal depicting Grant registered starting sales of $13,984, making it the Mint's best-selling product for the week ending October 8. Now, if you know anything about the United States Mint, or, well, the entity that controls them, they give out these numbers and then they go, well, let's go ahead and revise that down. So we could easily expect to have this go down maybe 3,000-4,000, right? Because that's kind of how they roll. Now it says, while far behind the very earliest medals in the series, such as those honoring George Washington at 34,907, Thomas Jefferson at 24,033, and John Adams 23,536. The total is already the second highest among the last 10 medals released since 2021. But for how long? Remember, we talked about revision in numbers, and when they actually revise these numbers, the Mint doesn't come out and say, well, shucks, it was this, that's why we lowered it. No, they just, there it is, that's what you get, and they move on to the next item. So it only falls behind the Abraham Lincoln Medal, which is at 17,974, which was released on May 1st and had an initial sales figure of 16,631. Of note, the very early medals were initially priced at $39.95 each, which is significantly cheaper than the newer price of $75. And like I said, folks, is the United States Mint, are they neglecting to put out a silver pricing grid sheet because they are actually funding their operation on the backs of silver stackers? I might say that every video when I talk about silver and the United States Mint, because look at that price. Yowza. Now, U.S. Mint top sellers. Here's the roster of U.S. Mint's most sought-after numismatic products for the week ending October 8. Now, like I said, that number 1 spot's taken by the Ulysses S. Grant medal. Number 2, that proof set. Look at that. Pretty healthy numbers, actually. And if we only have 375,000 proof sets, this isn't going to be around for much longer. Probably, 70 some odd thousand, and you divide that by this number here, maybe even 10,000 per month, because we're getting to the holidays, and usually the holidays is when the Mint starts selling a little bit more than the rest of the year totals. All right, number 3 spots, that Proof Morgan silver dollar and the Proof Peace dollar. And look at this, these don't have bulk sales. All right, this is just regular customers who aren't buying the 40 bulk option. All right, so it doesn't look like any dealers are buying these Proof, Peace, and Morgan dollars. All right, so let's keep on keeping on. Number 5 is the silver proof set. Number 6 is the Proof Silver Eagle from West Point, New York. Number 7, look at that, still holding on firm every single week, is that 2022 Mint set, and I do believe we're at the bottom of the barrel here. We have about 250,000 of those probably available completely. Now, with that said, you can do the math. There's probably about 7,000 and change left, if any. Now, number 8 spots, the uncirculated Silver Eagle. Number 9 is American Women Quarters Proof Set, sold 199. And then the 10th spot is the American Liberty Gold Coin. And I think that was showing up quite a bit because of the discount on gold prices lately. Now, it says here in this latest report, the U.S. Mint U.S. Mint published sales data for 359 numismatic products. Among these 359 products, 54 of them outperformed their sales from the previous week compared to 106 in the prior report. Not counting the newest silver metal, 4 products experienced an increase of more than 1,000 units, the same in the previous report. There it is. Meanwhile, 3 products experienced a decline in weekly sales compared to 5 in the previous report. The reductions range from 1 to 140, with the latter tagged to the 2023 Philadelphia Minted American Liberty silver metal. And I've heard that particular coin, or metal rather, is on back order until October 31st. And I tried to put the American Liberty silver metal into the cart, and it says nothing, zero, zilch, bupkis, nada about the back order date. So I don't know what to think about that. If you have seen the back order status for the American Liberty silver metal, please let me know in the comments below. I'd sure like to find out. Now, here we go. U.S. Mint sales, numismatic products. Below our table showing the latest available sales for U.S. Mint numismatic products. The sales period covers from September 25th to October 1st. Wow, that's almost a week ago. Is that even right? That doesn't sound right to me. October 1st, products with an asterisk are no longer available. See, this should have sales up until, I want to say, the 8th, not the 1st. So that's kind of wacky. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not trying to do any fact check or do, any kind of, I don't know. It just doesn't add up. It does not make sense. Does not register. Does not compute, right? Morgan and Peace dollar sales. Like I said, the bulk coin purchases are 0. There's nothing going on there. And look at this. The uncirculated Morgan silver dollar lost again. Look at that. Isn't that something? 34 of those were reconciled into where, who knows what. Now, here we are, the Armed Forces silver medal. Now, remember what happened to the Marine Corps medal, right? 16,541. That was like the top dog. And then they reconciled a bunch of those, and now it stands at the very low end of all the 1-ounce silver medals featuring the Armed Forces. Now, here we are, American Liberty products. Look at this hit. Now, are all these cancellations because the United States Mint has this particular Liberty medal on back order? It could be. Not sure. They don't talk much. Not very communicative. Now, over here, American Liberty gold coins sold 168 of those bad boys for an increase of almost 1.5%. And I think that's due to the fact that there is a sale on gold. Here we go with the clad proof sets. Sold 3,653. I do believe this is going to be about 375,000, maybe 380 tops, making it the lowest minted proof set since the Philadelphia proof sets in 1954, 1955. And not only that, I have heard that this proof set is also on back order. And if it is, I'm scratching my head, not sure what's up with that, but it would be something if it were on back order. And look at the silver proof sets, almost sold 1% at 1,334. There it is. That's the latest sales, 161,597. All right, now the uncirculated sets, just keep on keeping on with that, just trudging along. 250, I think, is the total on that one. And look at this. That's the lowest one in quite some time, is that 2020 uncirculated mint set. And if you try and buy that on eBay, I think you got to come out of pocket with 5 Hamiltons. That's something. Here we go. Ornaments. Ornaments had a really good week last week. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. Almost 6%, 5.5% with the U.S. Mint ornament from 2023. 3.5% almost for the Mighty Minters ornament. And look at the I guess it's the Edith Kanakaoli. No, here we go. Eleanor Roosevelt, Hoviti Donner, and Maria Tallchief ornaments all had a pretty healthy sales period. Look at that. Even though there's 16, 10, and 20, I think anything above 1% is a good sign for them. All right. Keep on keeping on. Here we go. Proof American Buffalo gold coins had an increase of 1.16% to 149, almost 150. And like I said, I think that's due to the fact that we are looking at gold on sale right now. The American Palladium Eagle sold 55. That's an increase of 1.21%. Look at that. The 22 reverse proof. Where did that sneak in from? Who knows? And then we have, obviously, the presidential silver medals with the Ulysses S. Grant at the very top of the list. But none of the other ones actually showed any real total huge movement there, except for, I believe, it's the Andrew Johnson and the Abraham Lincoln. All right, so let's keep on keeping on. Proof sets for American Innovation, not on sale yet. Definitely looking forward to that. Mississippi and then Indiana. Now, this is going to be a really interesting thing to talk about, because for about 4 weeks, maybe a month and a half now, the American Innovation Dollars featuring the race car coins from Indiana has had the 100 coin bag. Well, that was pretty robust for that particular time period, for that term. 1.12% increase in sales. That is something. And what's interesting about the 100 coin bag, and it says 2,613 as opposed to the Philly coin bag, as well as 2,538, is that the Denver actually is going to be the least minted out of those two coin bags. All right, so not only for the 25, not only for the bags, but for the 25 coin roll as well. See, look at that. Nothing available at 6,982, but they're still selling the 25 coin roll at 8,008, and they had one sale. Isn't that something? And I think that might be about it, folks. Nope, I don't think there's going to be anything else here. But I did want to show you, there we go, Native American rolls. This happened, this is the second week in a row. This is a 2% increase there, and that's the 2023 Native American 250 coin box. And I looked at the Mint's product schedule to look at this particular product to see if it was a shiny candy like Red Button, and it is on the Remind Me status. So that is no longer available whatsoever. And what's interesting is that 23 here and 23 here, there's 2% here, but look at this. For last year, it's a 0.17 increase. How do they even figure that out? What is the math they're using? Because you would think, since this is like not even available, I mean, what are they? Well, I don't even know. How are they comparing that? And then obviously the Kennedy half rolls almost at 1% there for the dated 200 coin bag, Philadelphia and Denver. And then look at this, the Hovey Don quarter lost one there, but you know, it's a head scratcher with the American women quarters. I still love the series. Can't wait for it to end though, so we can get on to those 2026 semi-quincentennial coins. Now let's keep on keeping on. There's the American Liberty high relief coin, is $2,765, still available. And these are all the ones that have sold the most this particular last week. All right, proof set, still available. It's add to bag, it's $35. You're looking at the next one, silver proof set, $130. Isn't that outrageous? Outrageous, I'm telling you. Where is the pricing grid? And that's also add to bag. Product limit on this one's 260,040. Let's keep on keeping on. American Buffalo 2023 1 ounce gold proof coin. And most of these have one thing in common. They're all precious metals, right? Quantities are limited. Product limit of 16,000. Going to look at the next one here. This is the American Eagle Palladium uncirculated coin, $2,100, still available. Had a mintage limit of 6,000, product limit of 6,000. Then I think we get into the clad stuff here and the manganese. American Innovation $1 coin from Denver. That's a 100 coin bag. It's still add to bag. Product limit of 2,790. And then finally, we're looking at the Ulysses S Grand Presidential Silver Medal. It is add to bag. So we're looking at probably two of these products out of the top sellers that aren't precious metals. We're looking at the clad proof set and the American Innovation race car coin. Whew. All right, that's it. So let's go to the plus ones. This is Proverbs 8:15 and 16. It says, through me kings will reign and nobles will decree righteousness. Number 16 says, through me officials will rule and nobles all who judge righteously. Isn't that cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we had a righteous leader, somebody who judged fairly and equally across the board? I think that'd be great. Now it says here, by imbuing themselves with the Bible's wisdom, kings become righteous sovereigns, leaders manifest leadership, princes gain authority, and judges remain dedicated to truth and justice. And it doesn't even have to say the American way, right? Truth, justice, and the American way. No. Back it up. Just be cool, right? And do what's right for everybody, not just special interest groups. There it is. Now, with that said, let's head over here to 39's Fine 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Metallica. To live is to die. And I was actually jamming to this song. I got about 4 minutes and 48 seconds in, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got a video to do. So with that said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Stacker. I'll talk to you soon.